Business is a game of action, not perfection. Business isn't just about playing the cards you're dealt. It's about knowing when to bet big, when to fold, and when to bluff your way to the win. But most people, they don't play at all. They sit at the table, clutching their chips, staring at their hand, waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect idea that never shows up. They hesitate, paralyzed by what-ifs. They overanalyze every angle until the game's over, and, while they're shuffling their deck of excuses, opportunities slip through their fingers like sand. The winners, though, they don't wait for the stars to align. They make moves, imperfect and bold, and adjust as they go. The trap of waiting. Amy's story. Meet Amy. She spent years grinding up the corporate ladder. Long hours, corner cubicle, the whole playbook, only to wake up one day and realize she'd been climbing the wrong damn ladder. She had ideas, big ones, the kind that could shift industries. But every time she pitched them, to her boss, to HR, to the faceless leadership team, the gatekeepers shot her down. Not now. Too risky. Stick to your lane. So she waited. Waited for permission to act, to create, to break free and live life on her own terms. She was stuck, tethered to a system that thrived on keeping her in check. Then came the fork in the road. Another job offer dangled in front of her. A shinier cage, more money, fancier title, but tighter chains. For a fleeting moment, she considered it. Stability's a hell of a drug. But then she stopped cold and asked herself, why am I still asking for permission? That question was her dynamite. It blew apart the mental bars she'd built, and everything changed. The power move. Seizing control, Amy didn't just quit, she rewired her entire mindset. She stopped waiting for a green light from someone else and built her own road instead. No more begging for approval from suits who didn't get it. She flipped the script. She wasn't an employee anymore. She was an owner, a creator, a force. She realized something electric. Gatekeepers only have power if you hand it to them. In today's world, those old barriers are crumbling. The internet's a sledgehammer. It smashed the walls that used to lock people out. You don't need a corporate nod to create. You don't need a middleman to sell. You don't need anyone's blessing to succeed. The only permission that matters is the one you give yourself. Look around. The evidence is everywhere. Musicians don't need record labels anymore. They're dropping tracks on Spotify and raking in millions. Writers don't need publishers. They're self-publishing bestsellers on Amazon from their couches. Entrepreneurs don't need venture capital. They're bootstrapping empires with a laptop and grit. The middleman's on life support, gasping for relevance. The gatekeepers? They're dinosaurs in a world that's already moved on. Proof in the pudding. Action breeds giants. History backs this up. Amazon didn't wait for an invitation. It started in Jeff Bezos's garage, shipping books out of chaos. Apple didn't beg for permission. Two Steves tinkered in a cluttered room and forced the world to notice. These weren't polished launches, with red carpets and investor applause. They were raw, scrappy bets that paid off because they acted. Today, creators are banking millions without Hollywood's stamp. YouTubers, podcasters, TikTok stars. Businesses are thriving without bank. Loans, e-commerce shops, freelancers, solopreneurs. The rules aren't just changing. They're being rewritten by the people bold enough to grab the pen. The choice is yours. Act or wait. The world doesn't reward the cautious, the overthinkers, the ones who sit on their hands waiting for a golden ticket. It rewards the doers, the ones who leap, stumble, and figure it out mid-flight. Action trumps intention every time. So here's the gut punch. What are you waiting for? Another sign? A safer bet? Someone to hold your hand? The clock's ticking, and the table's open. Stop shuffling your cards. Stop staring at the dealer. Place your bet. Start building. Your move isn't coming tomorrow. It's right now.